Well, we are on match day 9 of the Santosh Trophy. This is the first time ARUNACHAL will take on Meghalaya. End of the road for both these teams, and they play for pride and passion, and both looking to end their campaign on a winning note. And for that to happen, less than 3 points won't work. ARUNACHAL are an inexperienced side, and the pressure must be maintained on them. It is important that Meghalaya do not lose heart and keep the heat on the home side till the end. The crowd have certainly and gradually started to fill the stands. For one last time in this tournament, they would witness their home team in action. And now it's up to the players to make it a memorable one for this legion of fans. And so Meghalaya will be hoping for a better day in the office, and more support from that front line and more inroads towards the middle of the park, from where Shin Shoktung can try getting a shot or two on target and a lot more. And knowing ARUNACHAL and how particular Mr. Sham Manikloth is, must have tried to fix those errors. He has been very open about what could haunt the team, and he also knows how this team can haunt him this evening. And ARUNACHAL have probably where they stand as a team at this level, but rivalries are made sweeter when you stop your opponent their march as well. That psychological battle today will be played out on the pitch. A battle which ARUNACHAL needs to learn to win if they are to keep the pressure on Meghalaya, and both the teams in search of their first win of the tournament. A win for ARUNACHAL can work as a motivation for them. On the other hand, being the finalists from last season, it's a matter of prestige and pride for Meghalaya. They'll look to redeem their misfortune. And the officials for this game, the referee Ashirbat Karungo, in charge and assisted by Subrata Purohit and Habibullah Firdaus. And the two skippers will be joining soon for the toss. Akash Tor is back in the starting lineup. He is the designated skipper of this ARUNACHAL side. And Dongbor Lang will continue to lead Meghalaya. He's been rock solid on the flanks. We're getting ready for proceedings. Now, the intricacies in the Santosh Trophy, even with 8 teams, can be very intriguing. While these are the obvious southern derbies to look forward to, it will be interesting to see what the southern sides like Kerala and Karnataka can do this season. And also a chance for teams from the northeast to do well this time around in the knockouts. And just after the team huddle, both teams will be battling against each other, fighting against each other. They'll fight for every ball. They'll fight for every inch of space. One last chance for ARUNACHAL to bow out, keeping their heads held high. Match number 27 just coming your way on FIFA Plus and also on the official YouTube channel of the Arunachal Pradesh Football Association. As we end the round 5 of fixtures for Group A with this clash. A flurry of fixtures awaits tomorrow as well. We will come back with the Group B actions. So all in readiness for the Northeast Derby to kick off. Ashirbat Karungo. He blows the whistle and off we go then. Meghalaya, all in green, will be operating from the right to left of your screen. Arunachal Pradesh in changed strip of white and blue will be defending their goal on the left hand side. Early attack for Meghalaya. Here's a chance for Sheen Shoktung, blocked off, and the return could fall to Sheen. Taken away by the sliding challenge. There's Sham Manik Lodh, early pressure on his side. And Meghalaya have a corner. Not even a minute on the clock. And Meghalaya, can they make something happen? That's the header. And Chestapol Lingdo should have scored. And what a chance that was. Sheen Shoktung's delivery. Great leap from Chestapol Lingdo. And no one must have expected the number 12 to get on the end of that delivery. Just coming as a surprise for the Arunachal defense. Chestapol Lingdo unmarked. Times his jump perfectly. Just couldn't keep the header down. And will the Chief Minister's Youth Centre project, which is known for its holistic approach towards alternate education, added a third component to its working in Meghalaya football. And for the football component, the CMYC project is partnering with the Infinite Solutions, a Shillong-based NGO who is working with the football as a tool for societal development. Here comes Meghalaya. Lots of space for Dongbo Lang. Lovely interplay, Sheen Shoktung. Chance for a cross. Yet again deflected behind for a corner. Here is Clan Pirkhat. He will be desperate for a victory. The ball sent in towards the far post. And now comes out on the edge of the area. A snapshot taken. Ricochets off the wall. Meghalaya just continuing with their 4-3-3. Siwel Rimbai gets a start in goal. Banskem Lang, the right full back. Lucas and Dongbor Lang, the skipper, the two centre backs. Mid Chiang will be playing on the left slightly. Baby Sunday, Bayekara and Damkei forming the midfield three. And up top, Shaibor Langkarpan. He's flanked by Chestapol Lingdo to his right and Sheen Shoktung on his left. On the flip side, Arunachal Pradesh almost mirroring out Meghalaya in terms of the team shape. Tame Agung in that advanced role behind the front three. Rahul Shimpo supported by Taglu James and Turdolu on both sides. Nanakasto and Hage Sarbo will sit deep. Basha Navampedi, Techi Tatra and Tania Raji making up the back four. And Gyamar Sankyo with his first start in this tournament. Eyes on Techi Tatra. How he adjusts alongside Navampedi. Chojang has been elevated on the bench. Rahul Shimpo. Tagru James breaks free. Tagru James almost through the legs of the goalkeeper. Siwel Rimbai getting down just in time. They've had an early chance in the previous game as well. Arunachal Pradesh Rahul Shingpo not managing to make it count. On this occasion, it was Tagru James closing his legs down just at the right time. Tamayagung's cross causing all sorts of chaos. And that's a foul on Damke. And there it is. Hage Sarbo charged from behind. This is Mir Chiang. On to Baby Sunday. Just to Paul Lingdo. Akasto. Tanya Raji. Well, this is Teshi Tatra. He played for Capital Complex during the Club Futsal Championship last year. Tagru James. Tamayagong blocked off very quickly. And Banskem Lang putting it into touch. The facial reaction says he's not happy with that. Just loses out in possession. Akasta dilly-dallying on the ball. Meghalaya have won it back. Shin Shoktung creating space for the cross. In it comes. There's the touch. And Meghalaya with the first goal of this game. A great cross down the left by Shin Shoktung. It just into the right area. And Meghalaya take the lead. Pin drop silence in the crowd. And is that senior man Chestapal Lingdo. And nods it in. Now this is how, just buying that yard of space. Great quality on that cross. The goalkeeper was completely beaten. Gyamar Sankyo kept it in the right area, expecting that run from Chestapal Lingdo. Just slides in the number 12. And after a long time, Lingdo is on the score sheet. Arunachal yet again go down early in the game. Kharpan. Shin Shoktung fresh from that assist. A touch from Kharpan is heavy. Tamayagong. A lot going to depend on the number 23 of Arunachal tonight. Hage Sarbo, Akasto. Tanya Raji could have played it first time on the left. Arunachal will get a free kick. And football is the third sport that was added to the sports component of the CMOICs. Although in its pilot stage, the sports is expected to add more value and outreach to the alternative educational program, making physical education a crucial aspect of holistic development for the youths in particular. Talent is important, but without hard work, it doesn't get you anywhere. Just 3 kilometers away, the second division game Just finished. Just one of the developing states, Arunachal Pradesh, and while it may not be a mainstream hub for sports, the athletes from the state are making waves in various competition across the country. And the state has produced several athletes who have represented the country in various national and international events, particularly in martial arts and football. The sports industry has immense potential, and with the right support and infrastructure, it can flourish and become a significant contributor to the state's economy. Football is the most popular and beloved sports in Arunachal Pradesh. Many talented players have emerged from this particular place and went on to represent the Indian football clubs in various competitions. Meghalaya, they win the ball high in the opposition's area, just looking to win the ball closer to goal. Hage Sarbo finds Tagru James, crosses blocked, and Dong Borlang with that clearance. Just upon Lingdo into a battle with Tanya Raje, who comes away with the ball and now gets harassed by Baby Sunday and Lingdo. So Stardolu, Agung, dispossessed. Basha, the fullback. Hage Sarbo, just forcing him to play the ball quick and forcing into erratic passing. Shin Shoktung just escaping a couple of white shirts with ease. That should be easily defended. And Lucas comes across and puts it into touch for a throw-in. Arunachal started their journey with a 3-all against Goa and lost their second game to Services, who finished as the group winners from Group A by collecting 10 points, 3 wins, 1 draw and a loss. On 25th of February, Arunachal lost to Assam in the Northeast Derby by 2-0. However, the last encounter against Kerala on 28th, they went down by a same result, even though they created a couple of sharp chances in that game in the first half. Rahul Chimpo, couple of times one-on-one with the keeper, missing the target. Good pressure applied by Agung. Difficult to get the ball off the feet of this Meghalayan players. They're technically so sound. Damkey, look at that for a touch. And he keeps running with the ball. And the second touch was slightly heavy. That's more like it from Arunachal. Akasto evades the challenge, finds Rahul Chimpo, flag stays down, cross comes in. Tagru James was in the mix. Just taken out for a corner. And there it is, Rahul Chimpo. Put behind by Lucas. He did start in Meghalaya's 1-0 loss to Services on 21st of Feb. Techi Tatra striding out of defence. Arunachal just pushing slightly high, trailing by a goal. Jama Sankyo Sheen Shoktung. That's the quarter of an hour gone. It's Arunachal Pradesh 0, Meghalaya 1. Just upon Lingdo. Providing Meghalaya with that lead. Via a quality cross. Now chance opens up for Arunachal at the other end. Hakasta almost created space for the shot. Straight into a green shirt. Sheen Shoktung continues to impress in the Santosh Trophy. It was very impressive for Shillong Lajong in the I-League as well. A couple of seasons he spent under Alison Carson-Tew. And now Clan Pirkhat with almost a similar kind of playing style. Alison, of course, currently with Mohammedan Sporting as their assistant coach. Now you can see those jackets are on. That's what I mentioned in the previous tie. The temperature drops down drastically. And these fans just waiting for their chance to celebrate. Banskim Lang takes the throw in. Donbor Lang, Sheen Shoktung, and look how deep he's fallen. Siwel Rimbai. That's a perfect ball for Banskim Lang. Lingdo will chase Tanya Raji ahead of him. Jammer Sankyo out of play for a throw-in. This is Mitchiang. Flick on. A loose ball picked up by Hage Sarbo. Basha on the overlap. Rahul Shingpo. Hage Sarbo ahead of him. To his right, Tagru James. Many talented footballers have emerged from Arunachal and went on to represent at a much big stage. Gyamar Nikum is one of them. The attacker who plays for Mumbai City FC in the Indian Super League, currently on loan to Interkashi, a club that competes in the I-League. The former Tata Football Academy product. Beong, the right full back. And despite the vast pool of potential in the state, the development of infrastructure and sports facilities have only begun in recent years, with several projects currently in the pipeline. Aside from infrastructure, the state government has taken steps to provide athletes with financial assistance. By Vaikara. Molang dangerously inside, just away, not too far, just upon Lingdo. Straight away into the mix. Ben Skemlang beating Tanya Raji for pace, managing to stay on his feet despite the challenge. Touched away by Gyama Sankyo, only as far as just upon Lingdo, who collected it. Brought the shot straight into those white and blue shirts. Karpan can hold up play up top. The moment he gets to the ball, you can see that outlet being provided by Lingdo and Shin Shoktung on the left. So far, Meghalaya winning the midfield battle in terms of defensive stability and creating chances. There's a huge gap between defense and midfield when it comes to Arunachal's turn with the ball. Lack of off-the-ball running whenever Hage Sarbo or Agung gets on the ball. You've got to provide him with options and outlets. Most of the time, the wing stays occupied, which is why Tania and Basha finding it difficult to come on the overlap. Just upon Lingdo from the right and Shin Shoktung from the left, making life difficult of Basha and Tania Raji. Both of them very careful. The acrobatic attempt, missing it altogether. Stumkey. That was a poor ball. Shot comes in, there's the goal. And now the fans can celebrate. Arunachal Pradesh restores parity. It's Turdolu with the strike. A brilliant stuff. Dumkey just losing out in possession and had to pay the price. That shot from 20 yards out, beating the goalkeeper Simal Rimbai. And everything back to square one here at the Golden Jubilee Outdoor Stadium. It's been a long wait for them. Haven't scored since 21st of February. And this is the moment. Turdolu takes a look up and just bangs it in to the right of the goalkeeper. And now we have an exciting game on our hands. This goal will give them a lot of mental boost. Morally, they will be in a strong position now. Karpan. They're taking it out wide. Karpan all by himself. Just holding on to the ball. Attack too long. He had options around him. Shin Shoktung chesting it down for Dumkey. Taken away by Navam Peri. He was alert to the danger. Techi Tatra with that aerial ball. Dong Borlang. Dumkey stealing it. Shin Shoktung got to stop it from going out far ahead of the number 7. Here comes Arunachal. Rahul Shimpo leading the press. Options on both ends. On to the goal scorer, Turdolu. 3 waiting inside. The slightest of touches. Taking it away. Another shot from distance. And it rattles the crossbar. It's still not cleared yet. Second wave of attack coming in. Meghalaya just standing tall. That was a terrible strike. Rattled the woodwork. That foul will eventually go against Tamiagung. We'll have a look at how that hit from Tanya Raji just off the upright could have been one of the most spectacular goals of the tournament. We saw that strike from Kaviraj of Manipur against Karnataka. This one could well have been among the top 3 goals of this year's Santosh Trophy. Suddenly, Meghalaya on the back foot. Arunachal looks confident on the ball. Echitatra. Tameagung. Overlap from Basha. He's got Dongbol Lang to deal with. Puts it behind for a goal kick. A much better display from Arunachal Pradesh. Now 3 games in a row without scoring. That will take a lot of pressure off their shoulders. Hage Sarbo, Akasta. Now the bustling midfielder looks much more energetic. Tameagung. That's brilliant from Arunachal. A goal kick awarded. Just tried to be a bit too clever there. The number 7. I could have touched it and left it for a corner. And just advancing the potential of sporting talent. The government of Arunachal Pradesh and various sports organizations have also engaged in the strategic marketing and branding campaigns to raise the standard. Meanwhile, Agung will have to raise his standard. Keeper is nowhere. Yet again another chance for Terdolu is blocked. And Akasta falls to Hage Sarbo. Meghalaya sloppy in defense. Finally, they clear their lines. Damke for Chestapal. Just could have played the advantage. Calls back play. A much better side in the first half an hour. Arunachal. And the number 6 comes on. Damon Lang replacing by Ekara. Just the right change from Clan Pirkhat. That defensive midfield area was not functioning well, which is why those waves of attack are coming in from the center, giving time to Tameagung to spread the play outright. Damon Lang, the side's first choice. The defensive midfielder comes on. Now that gamble from Clan Pirkhat has not worked. Suddenly a sense of belief in the stands. Akash Singpo. Hage Sarbo. Dongbol Lang. Shin Shoktung. And the flag went up. Provided that assist to Chestapal Lingdo's goal. And that ball, just quality written all over it. Well, that strike from Terdolu was very special tonight. Techi Tatra. Meghalaya will look to hit them on the break. Just upon Lingdo. Karpan is waiting, and so is Damke, who just arrives. And the touch takes it behind for a corner. Tania Raji. Excellent recovery. Fine tracking back. Baby Sunday in corner duties. It's too high. Swung in towards Hagis Sarbo, who eventually clears. That's nicely done by Rahul Shingpo. It's 2-on-1. Got to look towards his right and release Agum. Slipping it through the window for Rahul Shingpo. Sets it up for a shot. And just kept away by the goalkeeper. That first time release from Rahul Shingpo. Just behind Tame Agum, who wanted the ball ahead of him. Just that a mistake in measuring the pass. Taking nothing away from the goalkeeper, Siwel Rimbai, in the end making that save. Meghalaya, meanwhile, on tenterhooks. Hagis Sarbo on to Tania Raji. Was looking much threatening tonight on the overlap. Techi looking for Tame Agum. Has been the best player in the field of play so far. Shin Shoktung. Dong Bo Lang. Closing from the front, Shaibol and Karpan. Arunachal have a goal kick. Just need to make sure they maintain the shape. There is a chance of coming away with a positive result tonight. Arunachal could have gotten ahead in the balance of play. Tania Raji. Just upon Lingdo with defensive work. Snatched away. And the goal scorer Turdolu. Surrounded by Molang. Takes help from Tania. A glancing header from Tame Agum. Into the safe pair of hands of Siwel Rimbai. Just involving Tania Raji to take the cross. His angle was blocked by Molang. Now Damke. Meghalaya looking to harass them. Short passing build up. Now the through ball for Karpan. Squaring it. It was nicely measured. Just not allowed to turn. A decent defending though from Arunachal Pradesh. Tame Agum yet again. His legs working faster than his mind. Reverse pass. Karpan. Arunachal can breathe a sigh of relief. An end-to-end action so far. Chances at both ends, but the most prominent ones are falling to the home team. Tame Agum, Rahul Shingpo, Turdolu looking very threatening up top. Ooh, look at that from Hagi Sarbo. Slightly overplaying it. Karpan expected a timely release from the senior striker. Shrugs off the challenge. Turdoru outside of his boot. Agum just cleared in time by the skipper Dongbo Lang. And the ball was approaching Tagro James. Just attacking with all guns blazing Arunachal Pradesh. They want to get a result. Tania Razi's cross might be turned in. Not quite by Rahul Shingpo. Now look at that. Had space and time to measure it towards the number 16. Just Lucas going up with him. Here's Dongbo Lang to Lucas. Now Michiang. Damon Lang. Baby Sunday. Karpan to Sunday. Dongbo Lang. Good possessional play from Meghalaya. Shaibol Lang Karpan escaping the challenge. And the second. Techi Tatra steps in. Turdolu goes direct and only towards Mechiang. Sewell Rimbai involving the goalkeeper in the build-up. And that's the best way to keep possession from a goal kick if you have a ball-playing centre-back. The likes of Dongbo Lang and Mechiang can carry the ball, bring the ball above the halfway line. Some problems for Hage Sarbo. A much improved performance from the number 24 compared to the previous two matches. It seems like the youngster is just finding his feet, cementing his place in the starting 11. A change might be needed. It's not looking good. Seems to be in a lot of pain. And here is Shri Kripa Ajay, the General Secretary of the Arunachal Pradesh Football Association and also the Treasurer of the All India Football Federation. The smiles are on, and he will be hoping that the Arunachal comes out victorious tonight. He's put in a lot of effort to bring the tournament in this part of the country. A momentous occasion. Arunachal's victory could well add a cherry on top of the cake. There is Olik Tying who comes on for Hage Sarbo. He did start against Kerala in the last game and looked quite decent. Putting in a couple of through balls for Rahul Shingpo, which the number 16 failed to finish. Playing as a target man. Olik Tying, he will look to combine with Agon. Needs to be careful playing a high line in defense. The Meghalayans can get in behind and cause problems. They are a much experienced side. Few of them have the experience of playing in the I-League. Arunachal can draw plaudits from their first half performance. Damon Lang, Damkey, Lucas, between the gap. I tried to find out Dongbo Lang, the skipper. Hardly seen him getting beaten in any challenge. So energetic. Shin Shoktung, Damon Lang. Now they look to up the ante. Baby Sunday, Banskem Lang, the right full back, sent in early. And link those slides. Now there it is. Too much height on the cross. Now that slide from just upon Lingdo. Now Dongbo Lang. Devi Sunday. Now that's too long for Damkey, but he keeps the chase on. The plan just not working out for Meghalaya. Arunachal just getting hold of the ball, started to dominate at one point to the midway stage of the first half, but since the last 10 minutes, Meghalaya just growing into the game. Sunday, Kharpan, just upon Lingdo, on to the number 4. Damon Lang. That's what all experienced teams do. They wait for their moment. Kharpan, he's got 2 to aim at. Now the loose ball will be picked up by Tagru James. Arunachal defending deep, defending hard. Tame Agung. Pasha turns his man and puts in a pass. Tagru James comes in field. A decoy run offered by Agung. He avoids him, keeps going. We're looking for that 1-2 with Terdolu, and Agung pulls the trigger. And Rahul Shimpo will buy a corner kick. Just letting it run. And look at the incident. An elbow involved from Akasto. Just went unnoticed. And corner quickly taken. Olik Tang darting inside, and it comes. A great take from the goalkeeper. Down the byline. That was a tremendous run. The goalkeeper was very alert. And just with those gloves on, his laces had to be tied. Michiang. Yet another mistake. Almost a similar kind of error, which led to that strike from Terdolu. Meghalaya simply can't afford to repeat that mistake time and again. Additional time of 3 minutes. Echi Tatra, Akasto. Tanya Raji. Agung onto Tanya Raji. Challenge from Lingdo. Rides it. Tanya Raji does well to stay on his feet. He keeps going. Agung comes in field. Olik Tang takes over. But had to turn behind. Basha with that direct ball only helps Lucas. Still about couple of minutes remaining in the first half. Can Arunachal take the lead? And that will make things very interesting. Out for a corner. He will be pretty happy with the performance of his boys in this half. That's a clever ball inside. He went down, shot on the turn. It stayed out. Could you believe it? A big let off for Meghalaya. For the second time, the crossbar comes to the rescue for Meghalaya. A clever ball played in by Tame Agung. And the shot on the turn just coming off the crossbar. There it is. Look at that. On the rise. Took it on the turn. And almost coming off the goalkeeper. Could have gone in as well. Just the rub of the green not going Arunachal's way. Tom K at the other end. Dongbo Lang. Shin Shoktung. Can he add insult to injury? It's gone behind. Just slightly lacking in accuracy. Meghalaya in this half. Arunachal have been a lot more accurate. Especially those deliveries from Tame Agung. He's got silky skills. And comfortable on the ball. I just need to develop physically to excel in the top leagues of India, like the I-League or the Indian Super League for that matter. So half time then, Ashirbad Kanungo blowing the whistle. This half had a lot of goal mouth actions. The home team with a much better display tonight. Going down via Chester-Paul Lingdo's goal. But Dolu bringing them back in the match. Tanya Raji's effort hitting the crossbar. And just seconds away from half time, another attempt on the turn from Dolu was denied by the crossbar. The shot was Welcome back. You are watching the 77th National Football Championship for the Santosh Trophy 2023. There's a Group A fixture where Arunachal Pradesh, the hosts, are taking on Meghalaya. The second half is just about to begin. The first half was very entertaining, ending 1-1. Chester-Paul Lingdo's strike was cancelled out by Tardolu with a shot from distance. And now we have another 45 ahead of us, which promises to be a thrilling contest as Meghalaya makes 3 changes. The news is Kidbok Lang Pale comes in for Chester-Paul Lingdo. Robert replacing Shaibor Lang Kharpan.
A change in defense as well, as Lucas replaced by Overkindness, the left fullback. We'll see more of him bombing down the left channel in the second half. And Kit Boklang certainly is going to add more thrust up front. Loves cutting inside from the right. And we are underway with the second half. The team in white and blue, Arunachal Pradesh, operating from the right to left of your screen and protecting their goal on the left. The men in green, Meghalaya. The confirmation of the changes: Lucas out, Overkindness in. A left back replacing a centre back. That does allow Dongbor Lang to pair up alongside Mit Chiang, and Kit Boklang replacing Lingdo. A different kind of player, usually a left footer, operates down the right, likes to cut inside, tries to use that left foot of his to cause damage to the opposition. And the final change, Shaibor Lang Kharpan, replaced by Robert. Yes, Kit Bok, Shin Shoktung. Now a chance here for Rahul Chingpo. Still with Rahul Chingpo. Man arriving just to ahead of Tardolu. Still not cleared. The danger is still lurking. Akasto steps in. That's poor from the skipper. It's Nelson. Both teams have nothing to lose. Olik Tang. They came on in the first half. Hagi Sarbo was injured and had to be replaced. Tanya Raji. Olik Tang shoots from distance. That wasn't too far off. A great strike from the number 13. Look at that. That wasn't a million miles away from goal. Just a fraction too high. Arunachal needs more of that in this half. Rahul Chingpo. Olik Tang with a high interception. Tameagong. He's got silky skills. Finds Rahul inside. Could be a layoff towards Turdolu. Just tries to take on Banskem Lang. There it is. The number 14 coming out strong on the challenge. Just gets himself between the ball and the man. Early pressure applied by Arunachal. They're pressing high and harassing the Meghalayan defense into mistake. Shingpo for Tamayagong. Tardolu is there. A clearance from Overkindness. Turns away from his marker. Nelson. Techi Tatra loses out. The Meghalaya built from the left. Shin Shoktung. He's up against Basha, who gets a foot in. The move breaks down. And now tearing away at the other end. Tamayagong is spelling danger for Arunachal Pradesh in this game. Rahul Chingpo. Is Rahul Chingpo's attempt. Way off the target. Just quickly shifting onto his left side. Look at that. From the right edge of the penalty area. Nowhere close to the mark. Techitatra with a clever touchdown. Tania Raji almost giving away possession. Nelson with a cute cutback, and that chip from Dumke, almost catching the defender and the goalkeeper off guard. Here's that cutback, and goes for that chip. Saw the keeper slightly advance, and thankfully for Gyamar Sankyo, that wasn't on target. Both the teams with a point to prove. Shin Shoktung tried to nutmeg pass and does win a free kick. And Nabam Pedi just stepping across and nutmegs him. Shin Shoktung. The number 6 just committing an obstruction foul. He scored a goal in this tournament already from a direct free kick. But this angle, lot more challenging. Can he send in a teasing ball? Just a moment of magic required from Shin Shoktung. Delivered towards the near post. And first time clearance. Shin Shoktung recycles it. Kit Boklang will stop it from going out. Eventually buys the throw in. Banskem Lang with the cross. A heavy touch inside. Sewell Rimbai and Arunachal can finally regroup themselves. And looking to rejoin attack almost immediately. I just need to stitch few passes among themselves. Time and again looking to play direct. And just keep the ball in your own half. And draw out the opposition. Olik Tang asking for a handball, not given. Now wide on the far right. And getting caught in the passing drills. Nelson. Oof, beautiful footwork from Nelson. Trying to sort his feet out. They're queuing up on the edge of the area. Taken away from Shin Shoktung. And measuring it into the path of Rahul Singpo. It's 2 against 1. Rahul goes for it. He continues to stay wide. All his attempts. And apart from the first game, just not managing to find the target. Was wasteful against Kerala as well, the number 16. In a game like this, got to make those moments count. Got to capitalize on that. I had the time to go slightly closer to goal. Damke cut out by Techitatra. Here is James. Tame Agung. Great steal. Banskem Lang. Nelson has got quick feet. Banskem Lang with the ball inside. Chesting it down, but only for Akasto. Damon Lang. Just need to slow things down. Turdolu. Wait for Rahul Chingpo's run on the far side and does find him with that channel ball. And no risk taken by overkindness. Olik Tang. Olik Tang keeps going. Now the ball comes in. Rahul Shingpo's header. No need to look up to see a shooting star when you have one on the pitch. Rahul Shingpo with the strike. Arunachal Pradesh takes the lead. A rise of a star in the land of rising sun. And finally, they have a new hero in Rahul Shingpo, making amends for his previous missed chances. He rose to the occasion. And look at that. Olik Tang down the byline, continued with his run, bide that yard. And an inch perfect cross towards Rahul Shingpo, who was unmarked at the near post, and diverting it into the bottom corner. Finally rewarded with all his hard work. And goal number 3 for Rahul. And now you can see those flashlights are on. Rahul Shingpo will be oozing in confidence and almost rooted to his spot. Sewell Rimbai just flashes across the post. And the fans, they celebrate. Finally, something to cheer. Despite the side not being in the reckoning for the knockouts, still fans have turned up in support of their home side. They will want to go back happy tonight. Tagru James cutting in, still Tagru James, slightly overplaying it. Now Dong Bo Lang. How do Meghalaya react from here? They've been in this kind of situations in the past. He's got the experience to mount a comeback. Banskem Lang. A challenge from behind. There's going to be a free kick. Olik Tang. A yellow card as well. That's quite expected. A free kick for Meghalaya. Can they score from here? There he is, the number 13, with the challenge from behind, earning him a yellow card. Kit Boklang Pale. Can he turn the tide? That's too low and flat. Terdolu. Looking for Tameagung. Good first touch. Was he brought down? Just a collision. And never going to get that in his favor. Just spotting Tameagung. This is why the youngster, he needs to develop physically. Just to survive in the long race. And now over kindness. Nelson. He's got a man outside him. Nelson bursting inside. And the pullback intercepted by Navampedi. Shin Shoktung. Damon Lang. Olik Tang steps in. Agung creating space with that turn. Tagru James. An hour's play gone. It's Arunachal Pradesh 2, Meghalaya 1. Arunachal taking the lead in the second half via Rahul Shingpo's header. And Olik Tang was brought on in place of Hage Sarbo. The number 13 with the assist. But booked for a yellow card as well for that foul from behind on Kidbok Langpale. Arunachal now will look to secure this game by getting another one. Tanya Raji. And that's out for a goal kick. Arunachal Pradesh will look to hold on to this lead. Still a long way to go in this game. We saw a few late comebacks, few late fight backs. A late winner last night between Delhi and Maharashtra. And the scoreline is never safe. If somehow Meghalaya manages to make a comeback in this game, they will eventually run away with it. That is what Arunachal will have to contain with. Try and not allow Meghalaya to get the equalizer. Make things difficult for them. Is Nelson looking much more sharper than the previous games. There it is. That turn and the release. Damke was interested. Nabam. The pressure applied. Throw in taken quickly. Kit Boklang. Action at the other end. Terdolu. That's a beautiful ball. And Tagru James wants to come back onto his right. Support arriving from Rahul Shingpo. Meghalaya managing to hold on. Great defending. Brave defending from Banskem Lang. And eventually a push on Baby Sunday. Is Mitchiang. Over kindness. We'll see that run out. Interception. Nicely done there. Mitchiang clears. Victory will take Arunachal to the 5th spot. They'll finish with 4 points from 5 games. Last season's finalists will end at the bottom of this group. Shin Shoktung. Cross is deflected in. They're going up for it. Navampedi. Akasto. Getting them out of jail. A certain desperation from the Arunachali players. A foul on Olik Tying. Now that's running out of steam. And this man has been the hero for them in this match. Just needs to continue with this momentum. Tania Raji, Tame Agung. That will eventually spin back towards Kit Bok Lang. Kit Bok has got Dam Kei. Dong Bol Lang outside him. Cross comes in towards Shin Shok Tung. And somehow it had stayed out. A great build up. A good ball inside from the skipper. Just needed a touch at the far post from Shin Shok Tung. Corner from Meghalaya. Drills it low and hard. That a side-footed attempt on the half volley will be given as a goal kick this time. There it is. Was low and hard, just arranged for Nelson on the turn. Difficult to get the shot away. Here comes Meghalaya. Just matching toe to toe with them, Arunachal Pradesh. Even though Meghalaya, they have a proper domestic structure, and when it comes to this sport, compared to Arunachal, that hasn't looked like tonight. Kit Bok Lang, another player with the I-League experience. And that's clever from Dong Bol Lang. Damon Lang. Sheen. Baby Sunday. Damon Lang. Expecting that run from Kit Bok. Nelson. Just forced into a mispass. Tame Agong, Rahul Chingpo, got to find Tagru James, gives it to Olik Tying. Tame Agong, the cross comes in, headed out, and a shot straight to the goalkeeper. That was a tempting volley. The header from Mir Chiang just falling for Akasto, who went for a snapshot into the safe pair of hands of Sival Rimbai. Another shot on target from Arunachal Pradesh as they prepare a couple of changes. Vivek Gurung and Tapi Hake will come on, and out goes Tagru James. Vivek replacing Tagru James, and Rahul Chingpo is out, and Tapi Hake replacing him. And the goal scorer comes off. Sunday's ball. Comfortable for Jamar Sankyo. Here is a replay. Baby Sunday had the time and space to put in a much better ball than that. Just slightly closer to the goalkeeper. And Damon Lang challenged from behind. Will get a decision in his favor. was closed down by Tolikai and Tapi Hake. Not a fair challenge according to Ashirbat Kanungo. Regulation time of 20 minutes. 20 big minutes for Arunachal to protect this lead. Meghalaya on the flip side, will they be winless in this edition of the Santosh Trophy? Hake challenge. Here's Tapi Hake. Vivek Gurung. Tame Agung. Now wanting it back. And a flag going up. Now we are approaching towards the last quarter. A great piece of control over the ball. Just trying to control the tempo. It is currently favouring Arunachal. Tanya Raji. Vivek. A couple of green shirts patrolling him continuously. This man as well has been in the mix of things. And now, can he get a goal for himself? Blocked off. Olik Tying. A good looking ball. A clearance. Nothing productive from that direct ball. Vivek. Flag will eventually stay down. Vivek Gurung galloping inside, asking for a handball. Nothing given. There it is. The replay certainly will clear it out. Not intentional, of course. The ball hitting the hand. He tried to take away his right hand. That's a fair call from the ref. Those two have done exceedingly well in defense for Arunachal. Navam Perry and Techi Tatra. Even the fullbacks, Basha and Tanya Raji. Both of them have been exceptional. So as this man Terdolu, who scored the equalizer, who brought them back into this game. Basha with a floater. Vivek Gurung will collect it. Vivek. And Meghalaya is making another change. Here's the number 10, Carlos, will come on for Damke. The fifth change made by Clan Pirkhat. And leaves with no more substitutions. Dawang Cha Carlos comes in place of Damke. Attacking midfielder brought on. Robert and Nelson, he needs a supply of deliveries. There he is. Slightly going out, that ball. The replay clearly suggesting so. Just the last quarter's play. Arunachal Pradesh have 15 minutes to create history. Even a win is not a bad result for them. Tame Agung. Football is still in a developing stage in the state. A victory for them is going to be a huge result in terms of inspiring the budding players from this place. Meanwhile, they have a free kick in Olik Taing. Domlang just getting into him. Meghalayan bench. They will be more worried about the qualifiers, the knockouts. That is scheduled to start from 4th of March, the quarterfinals. This time they are not making it the finalists from the last edition. Has been such a turnaround, a change in fortune. A comfortable take for the goalkeeper. The centre back Nabam Pedi taking that direct free kick. It's turning out to be a terrible campaign for them. They started with that 1-0 defeat against Services on 21st February. Followed by a 1-2 loss against Assam in the second game, where they equalized at one point of time. And playing out a 1-all draw against Meghalaya, against Kerala, pardon me, in the third game. And the last one against Goa was a 0-0 draw. It has been a learning curve, a learning platform especially for the youngsters who've played in the Santosh Trophy for the very first time. And almost another mistake, but recovered well by the goalkeeper. Even the defending champions Karnataka are struggling. They were at the bottom of Group B. Will be in action tomorrow against Maharashtra. But if Mizoram manages a victory in the morning fixture, they will go through. Tapihage finding the gloves of Sival Rimbai. Here is Basha. 3 spots already booked from Group B. Just the battle for the 4th spot. And 3 teams in the reckoning: Mizoram, Maharashtra and Karnataka. A cross comes in from the right at the far post. Kit Boklang. And desperate goalkeeping from Jamar Sankio. And look at that, Carlos with the ball, escaping everyone. Now comes across to Kit Boklang, who tried to slide. The keeper just rushed out. It's very strong on that challenge. And that's the kind of challenge required to beat Dong Bolang. Nelson measuring for Shin Shoktung, who will run directly at Tanya Raji. Banskem Lang, keeper is chasing that, somehow managing to keep it out of the 18 yards box. But a decision has been given by the referee. Seems like he has pointed to the spot. There it is, Banskem Lang, the right back, with a curler towards the far side. The keeper somehow managing to keep it away from the 18 yards box, but committing a foul in the process on Kit Boklang. The referee surrounded by the white and blue shirts. And Meghalaya have a penalty. And they do not want to see this lead get wiped off. And this was the incident yet again. A clear push on Kit Boklang Pale. Chance for Meghalaya. There is still time to get in the winner as well. Kit Boklang. In fact, it's Shin Shoktung who draws things on level terms. And it's 2-all between Arunachal and Meghalaya. What a game it has been. Even though Arunachal did dominate the second half, but this one mistake, just when we were singing his praises, the goalkeeper, that is the life of goalkeepers, just one momentary lapse of concentration. Shin Shoktung making it count from the spot kick. Their confidence will be high now. Yet again, Arunachal Pradesh, just like in the game against Goa, not managing to protect the lead. Just an error from the goalkeeper this time. There is still time though in this game. A fair chance for both the sides to get a late winner. Will there be a twist in the tail? After a lot of shadow boxing and jabbing, both teams looking for that knockout punch. Tameyagung now asking for a handball at the other end was Tapi Hake. And looks agitated, Dong Bolang. It's off his boots and onto his hand. Never gonna be given. Just coming off his boots and then hitting his hand. Kit Boklang. Here's Mitchiang. Now Arunachal will look to throw the kitchen sink at Meghalaya. Over kindness The header is slightly stray. Carlos getting on the ball, involved in a battle with Agung, who commits the foul. Just using his experience there. The play just stopped. Tame Agung, who's had a terrific game for Arunachal Pradesh. Here is that tussle, and just holding him was Dongbor Lang, just pulling his shirt. Lucky to get away with it, the Meghalayan skipper. There was that clear indication of pullback in the replay. The mood in the stand just dampened slightly. Will it stay this way, or will there be a late winner? Got to be seen. Still about 4 minutes of regulation time. And there will be a few added minutes as well. Nelson. Damong Lang. Cross comes in, the header. Tried to diverge it onto the target. And here's the right full back, Banskem Lang, yet again with another telling ball inside the box. The previous one resulting into a penalty where Kidbok Lang was fouled. Now this one also right on the money, finding its intended target. Now the back pass is really difficult to control. Very lucky on that occasion, Sewell Rimbai, even though he does it with confidence. Kidbok Lang, a poor touch. Most of them a part of that Shillong Lajong setup that played in the I-League in 2018. Techi Tatra, Akash, Olik Taing, Arunachal in a hurry, Vivek Gurung, Tania Raji, the left back, clips it towards the far post. Dongbor Lang, and a shot from the edge. It just goes blazing over the top. Excellent phase of play from Arunachal Pradesh. Just gave it their all. Again that steal, this time from Tardolu. One more striker will be introduced. Dorji Wangchu is getting ready. Agung. Throw in taken quickly. There will be a change. Tame Agung will make way for Dorji Wangchu, number 17. An out-and-out striker brought on, which means Olik Taing now will operate from the hole, and Vivek Gurung asking for a deflection. And there it is, Basha's cross sent in early on the edge. There was a definite deflection. And Arunachal have a corner. 5 minutes added on. 300 seconds for them. Can they find a late goal? Kidbok Langpale takes it away. Nelson. Oh, that's a foul. A trip from behind. Now there it is. He's using his hands. Shoulder to shoulder challenge is regarded as a fair challenge. A slight trouble for the goalkeeper. Just kept his composure there. Sewell Rimbai. In over kindness with that defensive header. Wasn't in possession at all. A slight stutter in the air, but somehow Sewell Rimbai managing to hold on to it. And if this game ends here in a stalemate, both teams will finish on equal number of points. Vivek. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Terdolu into a tight space, needing support, arriving from Akasto. Terdolu goes for the curler, just tipped over by the goalkeeper. Great acceleration. What a technique. Went for the curler. Opened up his body from the left corner of the penalty area. Look at that. Using his outstep. That's a terrific save from Sewell Rimbai. A lot of distance on the clearance. Meghalaya slightly hasty. Tanya Raji. Dangbo Lang with a no-nonsense clearance. Nelson. Kidbok Lang. Chance at the other end. Damon Lang. Option arriving. Shin Shoktung outside him. Damon Lang. That's a free kick. The referee doesn't think so. Play continues. Terdolu, the defender, has got the advantage. He was in the cover over kindness. Dorji Wangchu kept in play. Vivek Gurung tried to hang it up towards the far post. The goalkeeper saw that. There it is. There's that curler towards Tapi Hake. Both teams going all out. End-to-end action. With just a minute and a half remaining in this game. There it is. Just crossing the line. Akash. Towards Kidbok Lang. Crucial intervention from Basha. Not a single fan has left the stadium yet. Could be a last minute drama. With just around 40 seconds remaining. Is this game heading towards a stalemate? Meghalaya will draw a foul. Damon Lang somehow managing to salvage a point out of it. The last chance of this game for Meghalaya. He will look to pump this one straight inside the penalty area. And over kindness almost getting onto it. A shot comes in and it's wide. And the last chance, and that's the final whistle from Ashirbat Kanungo. And Arunachal comes out undefeated from this game in the Northeast Derby. And both the teams will be happy to share spoils. Courtesy to this draw, both of them ending their campaign rather with equal number of points. Arunachal will stay at the bottom with 2 points and Meghalaya above them. And both of them remains winless in this edition of the Santosh Trophy. Just the second draw for Arunachal. The first one against Goa on 21st of Feb. And then 3 back-to-back losses against Service